Good morning, and thank you for joining us for SVB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton, and I'm delighted today to bring on some of my longstanding partners who are with Right at Home. We have Karen Loughrey, who is the Business Development Director for Collier County, and we Deb Graley-Devnew, who is the Lee County representation. Ladies, how are you this morning?
We're very good. Thank you. We want to thank you, Amanda, and Senior Blue Book for giving us this opportunity. And we're excited to tell about Right at Home.
Well, it is my pleasure. Before we dive into Right at Home, I always love to get to know my partners a little better and share some personal things with our readers and our viewers that make you as an individual representing Right at Home so special. So tell me a little bit about yourself. We'll start with you, Karen, a little bit about your background, what brought you into this beautiful industry of healthcare, and how long you've been with the organization, and then Deb, just roll right into yourself.
Okay. Yes, I am Karen Loughrey, the business developer for Collier County. I got into the business about 8 years ago. I was first hired by Nurse on Call and did Medicare home health, and luckily was given the opportunity by Right at Home to get into private duty. And it was such a great change for me. I am a native Floridian, brought up in the Keys, and I've been in this area for a total of 35 years. And actually, I'm in my 6th year with Right at Home.
And I'm Debbie. I cover the Lee County area as business development. I actually started in the healthcare field while I was still at the news press some 20 years ago. We developed a medical specialty as part of the sales force. So I was instrumental in working with Hope Hospice when they first opened, and the new addition of advertising to attorneys and doctors and the new hospitals that were opening in the early 90s here. It was a real boom. After that, I learned my granny had become senile, and that was before we really utilized those terms of dementia and Alzheimer's. And I wanted to learn more about how I could help her. So I went into the healthcare field first as Medicare rep, and then I was with Brookdale Senior Living for 13 years, where I learned a lot about how to care for people and the most important parts of how we can interact with our seniors and work with adult children to help them place their loved ones. I have been with Right at Home for 2.5 years now, and I'm looking forward to celebrating my 3rd anniversary in May. And hopefully we can come out of COVID and have a wonderful, fabulous Right at Home anniversary party again. So we're looking forward to that. And I'd just like to say thanks for having this type of educational program, Amanda. I think it's a great idea, and we're really looking forward to participating.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I always learn something new about folks. I know that you have an extensive background in healthcare, but I love doing this because I've found out that people, in a past life were in the theater or opera or all kinds of different industries. So it's always interesting to get to know the people behind Right at Home. So I appreciate your giving me the opportunity to share a little bit about yourselves with our viewers and our readers. So we'll dive right in. I know that both of you represent Right at Home, one Lee, one Collier, and you have a little bit of education that you want to share with us. So without further ado, I'm just going to turn it over to you and let you tell us what Right at Home offers and a little bit about the organization.
Well, a big thing with Right at Home is providing our clients and our seniors with an experience, not just a home caregiver that sits on her phone. We wanted to make it a pleasant experience where they're looking forward to our care. And at Right at Home, we have a kitchen where we bring the caregivers in and teach them. Some of them don't know how to make meatloaf or don't know how to make some of the meals that our clients want. And so we give them cooking classes. And we also take them through virtual dementia. It gives them an empathy for our seniors with dementia. They actually have to put on glasses, and they have fuzzy glasses. They can't see well. They have headphones on, and they get disturbing noises, and they try to go and do a task, and they see how terribly hard it is. And that's only an 8-minute experience for them.
I will say, speaking from experience, I've been through that, and anyone that is dealing with a loved one that has any kind of memory or cognition cognitive problems, I encourage them to go through that care. And so I think it's really impressive that you have your caregivers go through that virtual dementia, because it just gives you that window into their world. So kudos to you for that. Definitely continue.
Yes.
I know you have a lot to share, but I wanted to say I've been through that twice, and I did not accomplish maybe 2 of the 10 tasks that you're supposed to accomplish. It was, pretty stressful.
So we can take the virtual dementia tour on the road. We've been able to provide that in the churches and some of the outlying areas. We were instrumental in training the fire department and the police departments, along with the Dubin Center a year ago. And that virtual dementia program is very valuable. We also have been able to provide PPE to all of our clients and our caregivers to help mitigate the exposure out in the field. And this has been very successful with us. We have not had any caregivers or clients that have been reported COVID case positive. And we're very proud and been able to help the community as well by providing extra PPE. And I think that's something that we all need to continue to be aware of. People are still wearing masks and being cautious, and we really need to stay on our toes when it comes to COVID. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll be on the upswing with this.
And we have had no transmittal of COVID from caregiver to client.
That's
and
impressive. Yeah.
Also not one incidence of transmittal. Also, we have not had a caregiver get COVID from our clients. So we've been very, very cautious and serious about keeping our caregivers and our clients very safe through this whole COVID.
Yeah, for sure.
We have no minimum hours. So most companies do have a 4-hour minimum. We do not have a minimum. We do from 1 to 24 hours of care.
We also offer a quality assurance team. The QA folks are both in Lee and Collier County, and they do a lot of our assessments. And they also will perform night visits or stop during the day just to see how the caregiver is getting along with the client, if both the client and the caregiver are satisfied. The QA team regularly follows up with the caregivers to see if they have any questions or they need additional training. One of the other things that really sets us apart is our response time, Amanda. We respond to a call within 45 minutes. So we can be on site after that call comes in. Whether it's in Lee, Collier, or St. James City, we can provide care and have either a QA or a manager or a caregiver be right there with that new client. And that really provides peace of mind.
We are also all Struthers trained as far as Parkinson's. Our Parkinson's clients find that our caregivers are very well trained in this, just like the virtual dementia. With the Parkinson's training, they have to put on big shoes that are very uncomfortable. They have to eat with a spoon that's wobbly. Again, many times during our orientation, the caregivers had just overcome with they're just such emotion, and their eyes are filled with tears because they just did not realize what Parkinson's people go through. So we are very proud to be part of the Stabilized Steps pilot exercise program. It's designed for specific clients to help build their confidence and strength, give them better balance. And we work with our caregivers, work with their OTs and Stabilized Steps to provide this for the Parkinson's clients. And it's actually a walker that's designed to help, that's got some
It kind of looks like sled.
Yeah,
You know,
it
like
really does.
It looks like skis on the bottom of it, rather than your rollers or your wheels. There's skis on the bottom, and it
Yeah.
enables them to be able to slide across the sand or the floor easier, and it's very safe.
Yeah, I am very familiar with what the Stabilized Steps program looks like with Stephanie Gomez. I think it's a fabulous piece of equipment. Not only does it help you get down to the beach, but it's even for gardening and things like that. I'm right now with my bad back,
Wow.
ladies, I could use one of those to help me get off the floor.
Yes, it just opens up their world so they can get out and experience more. And it's a wonderful piece of equipment. So we're pretty proud of that pilot program.
Yeah.
Home is also proud to be able to offer a discount to our veterans. And we do try to give them a special discount just because they've served our country, and we feel this is something that's important. We also have been very proactive in developing community partnerships. We're involved with the Alvin Dubin Alzheimer's Resource Center. We help them with their events and we support them, as well as the Alzheimer's Support Network, Alzheimer's Association. Our CEO, Danielle Dyer, is on the board of the Dr. Piper Center and PASFI in Collier County. And we've been very fortunate to be able to participate in the past with some of the other experiences like Cameo, and Karen's got a couple in Collier that she's involved with. And I just feel that these community partnerships are so worthwhile. It helps us all move forward and connect.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that you ladies and other members of your team are involved in a number of different philanthropic opportunities. I know in Collier County, Karen is involved with Naples Interagency, Parkinson's Association of Southwest Florida, some of those organizations, and your philanthropic vision does not go unnoticed. You know, you have a great reputation in the community. Of being physically involved, not just monetarily donations and things of that nature, but you're at events with your right at home shirt on, you know, putting in your blood, sweat, and tears. So I just appreciate everything about your partnership with Seniors Blue Book and your dedication to helping the seniors in Lee and Collier County. So I just couldn't thank you enough today for coming on the show. And I just appreciate your time and your partnership. And I can't wait for our viewers to get to know you a little better.
Thank you. We're looking forward to it. We appreciate the opportunity.
We do. Thank you so much, Amanda, and happy holidays to every everybody.
And Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful